Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhika Vistadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Stadbhaktaya Namo Namah Nityananda Vanshadipam Yadugopalanandanam Gaura Prema Pracharakam Bande Madana Gopalam. Haribol. When we are in Prembhakti CHandrika katha, now we are going through Raganuga Bhakti. The best part of our bhajan. It's connected with our love. Most of the time we are trying to push ourselves that do it. No. We have to follow our love. But at the beginning, we have to force ourselves or push ourselves for some stages. Because first we have to collect our scattered mind. It's scattered. First we have to open our heart, because for this material experiences we'll get so much fear, we'll get so much tension, hesitation and misconception in our heart. So always we're scared about that something will come and it will destroy my mind, my heart, my love. But if we are going through that path, which is described in Srimad Bhagavat, which is described in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita and other granthas, Gauriya granthas, so it will open our heart for our bhajan path. Here Narottam Das Thakur is mentioning the way. First we need, it's very nicely described there in Raya Ramananda Sangvad in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 8. Very nicely it was distinguished. Sadhana Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti. Our bhajan is Ragamarga Bhajan, Raganuga Bhajan. But there is some part, practice part, which is mainly we have to practice and we have to follow that way by practice. And then when we'll achieve that stage, when we'll attain that stage, so from that point, that Raganuga Bhakti will start. Then our bhajan will be connected with our heart, with our love, actually. So at the beginning, sometimes we have to force ourselves, push ourselves, because that time we will not get real nectarian taste, sweet taste, or some desire for our bhajan. So we are closing our heart, we will not get taste from our bhajan, no inspiration are there. But if we follow the path in our practice way, in our practice stage, without thinking anything, like sometimes we'll get some confusion and doubts why we should follow sadachar. Sometimes we'll never get any answer. But if we follow, then we can feel. If we follow the path of sadachara, then we can feel what is the importance of sadachara. Sometimes it will come in our heart, why we should chant many rounds of Harinam. Yes, it's important, because we have to, I asked in Radha Kunda, Pran Krishna Baba, which is the best way to chant Mahamantra. I know that in scripture it is said the manasik jap is the best, which is mental. Manasik jap is the best. There is three types of japs there, three categories: manasik, whispering, that means vangshu, and loud, bachi. Which is the best for us? So he looked at me. After some moments, he said, you have to engage your tongue and lips with Mahamantra. I asked, why? For what? Is there any benefit? Yes, there is benefit. What is that benefit? The benefit is that when you'll used to with that, engaging your tongue and lips, when you'll continue some days, so it will be your habit. If japamala in your hand or not, then it will be not the point. Your tongue automatically will start to chant. When it will be your habit of your tongue, of your lips, so automatically from inside you will get that inspiration or some force to continue it. So sometimes only by practice we can get our answer in bhajan path, in bhakti path, mainly in bhakti path, because it's really connected with our heart. It's not the point of our brain, intelligence. Although about the Bhagavat and all other scripture it is said, Bhaktya Bhagavata Granth. If you have love, attachment for Bhagavat, then you can feel, you can realize Bhagavat. Only by your intelligence, by your wisdom, you'll never feel what is Bhagavat. Yes, maybe you can scholar in Sanskrit, but realizing Bhagavat, realizing scriptures, it's completely different thing. So we must do that. We must follow that path. What is said in the scripture. If we are not following, then we'll never attain our target, our goal in our life. So Bhagavan said, Yah Shastra Vedhi Musrejya Bhartate Kamacharata No Sha Siddhim Avapnati No Shukham Na Parangvatim. Why you are following the path of our practice? Whatever we are following, it doesn't matter. Maybe you were following Bhakti path, maybe you were Vaishnava, maybe you were Shakta, maybe you were Shaiva. It doesn't matter in which way you are going. You have to follow the scripture. You have to follow the scripture. Bhagavan said that if somebody just following his imagination, not following the scriptural path, not the advices from the scriptures, what will happen? The question is why we are following the path of sadhana. There is three ways to attain some target: siddhis, perfection, for attaining eternal bliss, the real happiness in our life, or to get after our death, after this lifetime, to get some higher position. There is three ways. Only for these three, we are doing so many things. Isn't it? So Bhagavan says that if somebody he doesn't follow the path of bhakti in the scripture, so they'll never attain first the siddhis, no sha siddhim avapnoti, no shukham, they will never attain that happiness in their life, no parangvatim, not any higher planet or higher position after their death, after their lifetime, this material lifetime. So, why we should follow that? There is also answer. Because we want to attain the blessings or mercy of God, or we want to go to Him. It is said there, Srute Kshipatham Nanunath Vamsham. In which way Bhagavan is always coming to us? In which way He is traveling everywhere? It is said, Srute Kshipatham. In which way the scripture, Shruti, because Shruti is not described by the rishis or munis. That's why Veda known as Apaurashya. It is not created by any human beings. It's by Swayam Bhagavan himself. He said that. So, in which way he said? In the Veda and all other Shrutis, that means the scriptures. So, always he is going here and there on that path. So, if we are not following that path, that means maybe we'll think, okay, he is coming to me. But at the end, we'll see, okay, another direction he went. Because I'm not on that path. I'm just side. So that's the point. We should follow in our sadhana bhakti stage. We must follow very carefully the scriptures. If we follow, then answer will appear in our heart. Then we'll realize, we'll feel why it's said. So now Narottam Das Thakur, he already entered to start describe about Raganuga Bhajan. Here he says, বৃন্দাবনে দুইজন চারিদিকে সখীগণ সময়ের সেবার রস সুখে সখীরও ইঙ্গিত হবে চামর ঢুলাবো কবে তাম্বুল যোগাবো চাঁদ মুখে যুগল চরণ সেবী নিরন্তর এই ভাবি অনুরাগে থাকিব সদাই সাধনে ভাবিব যাহা সিদ্ধ দেহে পাবো তাহা রাগ পথের এই সে উপায়। Here he quotes some sloka from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Shakhinam sangini rupanam atmanam vasanamai agya sheva parang tat kripalankara bhushitam. And another sloka is Krishnang smaran jananchasya preshthang nija samihitam tat katha rataschasu urjad vasam brajeshada. Narottam Das Thakur, in that Bengali verse, he described about how he want to serve them. That I'll be there where Sri Radha Govinda will be in a very beautiful garden, Nikunja Kanan. So all the Sakhis, all the manjaris also will be there. I'll go there with my Sri Guru Manjari. Sri Gurudev will take me there and he will engage in seva. Which seva that time? Shomayer Sheba Rasha Sukhe. According to the time, according to their needs. If my seva is giving ear, but I have to think about that, which season is continuing there. If it's winter, if that is winter, so I'll not ear them, I'll not give ear to them. Because in the winter, we are not using fan or air condition, isn't it? We need some warm cloth that time. Because that is winter. Yes, you can say, they're eternal. They are eternal. But we have to serve them. They are eternal. It's not touching. What is cold, what is hot, it doesn't matter for them. But they are performing their lila in Bhoma Vrindavan. Here, Bhoma Vrindavan, we are meditating. We have to focus our mind there in Bhoma Vrindavan, and they are performing their lila. That's why so many things, Bhagavan, although Krishna is Bhagavan, but he accepted some things from this material world, the urges. He is Purnakam, that means he needs nothing from this world. Actually, he needs nothing. It's not it. He is Purnakam. He has no desire inside of his mind. He is Atmaram. He can entertain himself by himself. Everything is there inside of him, inside of Krishna. He needs nothing, he needs no one for his pleasure. But we can see here he is playing with his friends. When Brahma, he just stole his friends and cups, so he was a little bit angry to Brahma. Oh, why? Why he was angry to Brahma? Because he is performing lila here in Bhoma Vrindavana. So he accepted all those things, some urges. When he was killing the Asuras, which mood was there when he was killing the Asuras? The angry mood must be there. You cannot kill someone with smiling face, isn't it? When you are fighting with someone, you cannot fight with smiling face. Okay, come. No, not in that way. There must be some different mood, complete different mood. But Bhagavan is free from everything. At the same time, he is performing lila here in Bhoma Vrindavan. So he accepted all those things from this material world. And it is said also, we have to feel Atmavat Seva. We have to feel. If it is painful for me, so it must be painful for them also. Because they are more softer than butter. Their heart is very soft. So our behavior must be very soft to them. Here, in this material world, approach is the most important part of our life, is not? How you are approaching to someone, it's very important when you want to make some connection, relation. If your approach is not perfect, so it will not be the relation, the connection. How you are approaching to someone, it's very important. If you want to push someone out, so your approach will be like that. If you want to make someone close, very close to you, so your approach will be completely different. It must be very soft, polite, and with love. So we have to follow in that way. If it is happening in this material world, so we have to react in that way. We have to follow that. If it is happening with me, what will happen with them? We must be careful about that. It's very nice teaching from Maharshi Vedavyas to Lomaharshan. Maharshi Lomaharshan, he was the father of Srila Shutadev, who is described Srimad Bhagavat in Naimisharanya in front of 60,000 rishis headed by Shaunak, Maharshi Shaunak. So Lomaharshan was the father of Ugrasravashuta. Once Maharshi Lomaharshan he asked to Maharshi Vedabhyas, exactly what you want to teach about Bhagavad Dharma to everyone. Can you explain in one sentence about Bhagavad Dharma? So Maharshi Vedavyas said, yes, whatever you don't want to do with yourself, you should not do it with others. If you cannot slap on your own cheek, don't do this with others. It's the most important point of Bhagavad Dharma. It's Atma Bhakti Chinta. So our seva also like Atma Bhakti to Sri Radha Govinda. That's why it's very important Samoyer Shivarasa Sukhe. According to the time, we have to serve them. If the time is winter, we should not give them air. Maybe we should offer warm clothes in the winter in our temple also. At the morning time, because that time will be very cold, so we'll put some fireplace in front of deities, and it will be not direct. We'll put one pot of water on the fire, so the vapor will come out. So through that vapor, they will get that heat. And nowadays, in so many temples, they're using that electric heater. It's also beautiful. Sometimes we are also using that electric heater we are giving them. So they need, according to our feelings, realization, we have to serve according to the time. How at the morning time, we should not offer heavy food, because at the morning time, very early morning time, we cannot eat so much. Can we? No. At the lunch time, we need something heavy. Dinner time, little bit light, not heavy. So we have to follow this all according to the time, according to their needs. We have to realize, and manjaris, they are very expert about that. What is the mood and the beauty of the manjaris? It is said, Narottam Das Thakur here, Sakhinam Shangani Rupanam Atmanang Vasanamayim Agya Sheva Parang Tat Tat Kripalankara Bhushitam. They will be always with all other sakhis and manjaris. In their heart, always it will be there. That desire always will awake. It will never sleep. What is that desire? Serve, to please them. It is not their service, it is their love. We must know that. Yesterday also I said, the seva is not the service for the manjaris. It's actually their love from their heart. They are sharing their love to Srimati Radharani and through Srimati Radharani to Krishna. By their seva, by that love, they are pleasing them, and their target to please Srimati Radharani, not even Krishna. So, Sakhinam Sangani Rupam Atmanam Vasanamayim. Vasanamayim, if there is no desire in the heart of servant, so how you can do your seva? So vasana, that means the desire, strong desire, dedicated desire must be there in your heart. Then you can serve maybe your deity, because there is everything is connected. What you will do here, Narottam Das Thakur will say just after that. Whatever you will say, you will do here, at the same way you will get it in your Siddha Swarup, in your Siddha Seva. So if there is no attachment here in this material world, how you will attain that Seva in your Siddha Swarup when you will engage there? So strong desire must be there in your heart. Sakhinam Sangani Rupam Atmanam Vasanamayim Agya Sheva Param. What is the main mood? The very good follower of the instruction, and they can read the mind. They need only the indication, because in front of Sri Radha Govinda, no one will say, do that, do that, do that, because then she'll become master. No. Everyone in front of Sri Radha Govinda, everyone is servant, maid servant of them. So the senior will look at the juniors. Senior Sakhi, senior Manjari will look at the junior. Only by that indication they will catch. They will got their point, the instruction. And we can see in so many pastimes, so many lila, how they followed the instruction from that indication only by looking. So in front of Sri Radha Govinda, no one will talk with you, talk with sadhaka. So manjaris must follow that. Agya Shiva Parang. Their heart, their mind always will search. First, they have to develop that mood as kinkarumi, what I have to do. They are always searching, what I have to do. Their seva is not the service. That means no tiredness is there. Their activity for Sri Radha Govinda is their love. So when they are in seva, so that is their also rest, entertainment. When we are doing something entertaining, when we need some rest, mental rest, physical rest. So sometimes we are watching television, movie, reading books. So some entertainment, dancing, listening. So for what? When we are getting tired, physically, mentally. Manjaris, they will never get that tiredness. For what? Because it's their love, it's their entertainment. So it is their rest. When they are engaged in their seva, so they are resting. If there is no seva, so they will feel some hesitation in their heart, some tension. We can say in Vilapa Kusumanjali, it's the lamentation completely from the heart of Das Goswami Pad, Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. Although he is always together with Srimati Radharani, maybe there is some separation for some moments, and he starts to cry. Oh Radhe, why you are? Maybe to reject me. please engage me in your seva. Because without seva, manjaris are not feeling well. Without seva, they are not feeling, I am with Srimati Radharani. Without seva, they are not feeling their love. So then they will be tired. So, main mood is Agya Shiva Param for the manjaris. That means following always, they are waiting for the instruction, Agya, order, by that indication. The senior manjari or Srimati Radharani will look at them. So the order will come by that. So they are always waiting. What I have to do, what I have to do. When they will get instruction, their heart will fill with the bliss. Oh, Srimati Radharani, engage me in her service. Seva Param, always they are engaged with their service and how they are decorating themselves. Tat tat kripa lankara bhushitam. There is two ways of just explaining this word, tat tat kripa lankara bhushitam. Sometimes they'll get the prasadi ornaments, garlands, dresses from Srimati Radharani. It is said here, Kimbhudam tat tat kripalankara bhushitam Sri Krishna manohara rupena Sri Radhika nirmalya lankarena bhushitam. That means, in which way Srimati Radharani, by their decoration, Sakhis and Manjaris, they will decorate Srimati Radharani. Srimati Radharani is not decorating herself. Who is decorating Srimati Radharani? Manjaris, Sakhis. And it's attracted the mind of Krishna. So when Krishna will be very satisfied, when Krishna will be very happy to look at Srimati Radharani, to meet Srimati Radharani, so Srimati Radharani will be very pleased for the manjaris. Oh, you know, your garland. You just make this garland, you just made this garland. And Krishna was very happy. So now it's for you. Radharani will offer that garland to one manjari. Sometimes by their service, Radharani will be very pleased. So she'll just give them some ornaments. Maybe sometimes her sari, very nice dress. So all the manjaris, they love to accept such gifts and they love to decorate themselves by that merciful dresses, ornaments, garland, because by that they can attract the mind of Krishna also. Because it's also important when we'll go for any seva. First, by looking, they must be happy to their servant, who is very dirty. Just imagine in this world, in this material world, who is very dirty. Dresses are very dirty, and also his hand and body is not, it's very bad smell. So we are hesitating to accept anything from that person. Is not it? We don't want to accept any service from that person who is very dirty, not clean. If also, if we are sick, we are going to the doctor. At first looking, if it is not accepting by our mind, oh, doctor is beautiful, so she can cure my disease. It must become there in my heart or mind, then he can cure me. Otherwise not. We must get some faith about that doctor only by first looking. Then he can cure or she can cure. Otherwise, she will try. Maybe he's a very famous doctor, but he cannot cure. Never. Faith must be there. Because it is said in medical science also, our sickness is near about 40 to 50%. It's mental. And 50% physical. Most of the time, it's happening with us. It's reminding me about my childhood, That time when I was very small, so that time our house physician was one doctor, Dr. Avanijiban Bhattacharya. He was a little bit fatty, but always he used to wear, he was studied from UK, the medical science, and this doctor, he studied in UK, but always from his heart he was Bengali. He used to wear dhoti and Punjabi, and I never seen him another color, only white, always. And her body complexion was very fair. So it was of faith, whatever, if he will come, just come, then my sickness will go. That time, in my childhood, that time he used to give us some medicine. It was not tablet, it was some liquid, and we have to take some bottle, some container, and he will put some sign, some just. So he will stick that sign on the bottle, and he will put okay, every day you have to take one. We need only one. Sometimes when he will enter in our house, when he will touch, the fever will go. It's the faith. It's about the faith. So we must have such faith, and he must get that faith for us. They must be pleased by their first looking. So it is said also in Hari Bhakti Vilas, whenever you will go, for grihasthas, it is not for niskinchan or sannyasi. For grihasthas, whenever you will go in front of your deities, your decoration of your dress must be very good. You must very good looking. And if there is very bad smell from your body, use some perfume. They should not get that bad smell from your body. Use some perfume, use some essence for that. So, tat kripalankara bhushatam. Manjaris are always decorated whenever they will go for their service, because it's very important. Only by fast looking, they must please. They must be pleased to the manjaris. Then they will accept their service. And another explanation here. Tat kripalankara bhushatam. Their mercy, their pleasure is their ornaments. When I'll be in front of Sri Gurudev, just enter in the room when Gurudev is there. So, at first sight, Gurudev look at me with smiling face. That smiling is my ornament. That is mercy. That is blessings from Sri Gurudev. And that blessings, that mercy is like ornaments for me. I must decorate myself, always that. that whenever I'll go in front of Sri Gurudev, Gurudev will look at me with smiling face. So my all behavior, my activity must be for that. Then always I'll get that kripa alankara, that ornaments of his mercy. So manjaris, they love to get that ornaments always. Their pleasure of Srimati Radharani, pleasure of Krishna, when they're pleased, so it's their ornaments. Manjaris are like to decorate themselves by that kripa alankara. Krishnang Smaran, now the advice for sadhaka. Krishnang Smaran Jananchasya Prishthang Nija Samihitam Tat Tat Katha Rataschashu Purjad Vasam Brajeshada. First, Narottam Das Thakur, he described about his service, how he want to serve and what is his imagination for his service. Vrindavana Dujon, that Srimati Radharani and Sri Krishna will be there in Nikunja Kanan, very beautiful garden. All the Sakhis and Manjaris will be there. And then I'll go there, I'll enter in that garden, very beautiful garden, I'll go in front of them. So, Sakhirangita habe chamara dhulabo kabe, tammulo jugabo chadumukhe. Whenever the Sakhi, my Guru Rupa Manjari or some senior Sakhi will look at me and she will give some instruction by that looking. So maybe sometimes according to the time, maybe I'll give them air by chamara, or I'll offer betel leaves with camphor, or put tambul, or I'll offer some fruits. If they're sweating, I'll take some cloth and I'll just remove all the sweat from their body. Sometimes I'll offer sandal pulp to their body when they're feeling very hot. So it's according to the time, I'll serve them. Jugalo chorono shebi nirantara ei bhabiye onurage থাকিব সদায় সাধনে ভাবিব যাহা সিদ্ধ দেহে পাব তাহা রাগ পথের এই সে উপায়. In that way, I'll serve to Jugal. First, to my deity. That's why we're serving the deities in that way. That's why at the early morning we're offering Mangalarati. Then we're offering some breakfast to them. At the noon time, we're offering some heavy food to them. At the dinner time, we're offering some light food to them. According to the why? It's the practice, rehearsal. It's the rehearsal we have to engage there. Sadhone bhabibo jaha siddho dehe pabo taha. Whatever will continue in our sadhana stage with this figure, with this body, because it is sadhak deha, body of a sadhaka. So whatever we'll do with love, not without love, not as duty, whatever we'll do with this figure, with this body, here with my deity, and at the same time with love, so siddho dehe pabo taha. We can engage ourselves there in Nikunja Kuti. How we will know? Now the point is there. How we will know? From the books about my Swarup? No. It is written everything there in the books. But what exactly my form is, Gurudev will show me that first. It will come through Gurudev. That knowledge, that realization, that feelings. Then when I'll engage myself with that meditation, what Gurudev will show to me, then it will appear slowly in my heart. Then it will more stronger than before. And one day I can feel myself, although it's a male form here in this world. Then also I'll feel my manjari swarup by the blessings of Sri Gurudev. If there is attachment, love with my form. So sadhane bhabibo jaha siddho dehe pabu taha. After that, when Gurudev will show me, now you have to follow this mode. It's your form, it's your swarup. So just go with it. Then everything, all those points will appear slowly, it will come to me. Because Gurudev will show some points. It is said that 11. In Hari Bhakti Vilas, Gurudev will show you until 11. 8, 9, 10, 11, some points Gurudev will show to you. Ekadasha Bhava. But there is more. So everything will come if you follow the path. That way, what Gurudev will show to you. Then slowly everything will appear in your heart. Then you can engage completely, 100% there in that mood. So then you can attain in your Siddha Swarup. When this sadhana, when you will attain that siddhis, then this body will destroy. Then you can engage with your Siddha Swarup in Leela directly. সাধনে যে ধন চাই সিদ্ধ দেহে তাহা পাই পক্কা পক্ক মাত্র সে বিচার পাকিলে সে প্রেম ভক্তি অপক্কে সাধন রীতি ভকতি লক্ষণ তত্ত্বসার. Narottam Das Thakur says that whatever we'll want here in sadhaka form by our practice, we can attain that in our Siddha Swarup. Same seva, what will perform here as sadhaka, same seva we can attain in Siddha Swarup. Only just 2 stages. Pakka, that means when we'll attain that, it's right. Apakka, in sadhana stage, practice stage, it's apakka, that means unripe. Ripe and unripe. Only this is two stages are there. Pakilesha Prem Bhakti. When you will attain that stage, it's Prem Bhakti. And when we are practicing, it's Sadhana Bhakti. So in Ramananda Sangha, at the starting point, I said clearly it was distinguished by Rai Ramananda and it was accepted by Sriman Mahaprabhu. Until Jnana Shunya Bhakti, Mahaprabhu said it's external, that means practice stage. When Ramananda Rai said Prem Bhakti Sarva Sadha Sar, when he just said about Prem Bhakti, yes, it's the door to entrance in Raganuga Bhakti. Then the mood appeared. Tasya Prem, Shakya Prem, because we have to engage ourselves with some very special mood. What is there in our heart? The attachment for Krishna. It's very important. If only to look at Krishna, which mood is coming more? It's servantal mood. He is my Prabhu, he is my Lord. That means it's Dasya Prem. If the friends is appearing, the friendly mood, that I want to play with Krishna, so it's Sakhya Prem. I love Krishna as Gopal, like my child, so it's Vatsalya Prem. And the most ultimate is Madhura Prem, Madhurarati. It's beloved mood. So whatever is there in your heart, in our heart, will attain that sadhana and siddhi. It's Raganuga Bhakti, that means Prema Bhakti, when we'll attain that mood, and before that, until all the practice, before we'll attain that stage, it's sadhana bhakti, that means practice stage. Narottam dashe kahe, ei jano mor hoy, brojo pure onurage bas, সখী গণগণনাতে আমারে গণিবে তাতে তবহু পুরিবে অভিলাষ. Now Narottam Das Thakur is praying to Sri Radha Govinda. My desire will be fulfilled when all the Sakhis and Manjaris will accept me in their family. It's very important. That's why you have to follow the footprints of them, the associates of Sri Krishna. First, you have to follow the footprints of devotees, pure Vaishnavas. You have to follow the footprints of Sri Gurudev. You have to follow the instruction and advices of Sri Gurudev. Then you have to follow the mood. According to our mood, you have to follow the mood of them, the associates of Sri Krishna. If we have Sakhya Prem, then we have to follow the footprints of Sridam, Shudam, Dam, Vasudam. If we have parental mood, we have to follow Nanda Baba, Ma Yashoda, and like others. If we have beloved mood, we have to follow the footprints of Brajavadhus, Brajagopis. So in that way, Narottam Das Thakur says that in that way, by following them, whenever I can live there in Braj. So it's important, if you want to worship Krishna, Srimati Radharani, then you have to live there in Braj, in Vrindavan. How? It's by physically, if you can physically, benefits is there, but it's most important is, if you are physically there or not, it doesn't matter. Your mind must be there, your heart must be there. You have to lost your heart there in Braj. So Narottam Das Thakur, he said that whenever my mind will be always there in Braj, and when it will follow the footprints of all your near associates, Brajavashi, then I'll realize, yes, my desire fulfilled by your blessings. It was most important part from Prembhakti CHandrika, Narottam Das Thakur. But there is also more parts are there. It was about Raganuga Bhakti. So later when we'll meet, then again we'll continue this Prema Bhakti CHandrika katha. Haribo, Jai Nitai. But it will continue. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to Bulgaria. So in Bulgaria I'll continue this Prema Bhakti CHandrika. Now digital era, so you can find it in YouTube. Haribo, Jai Nitai.